Alright, back. Okay, I got my torque wrench here. It's a dial style. So when I torque it, I can see where we're at. So it looks like it's set on about 40 pounds right now. So I can tell by looking at it what we have for real torque right now. Now this is the one here that's stripped. Yeah, it barely moves. It went to 25 before it started spinning. So we're starting at 40. So it only goes to 25 and it stops. I don't know if you saw anything or not on that because everything's moving. So we know that one's junk. This one over here. Okay, that went all the way around over here, so that's 50 foot-pounds or better. Yeah, that's quite a bit on that. So is that how tight it was, or that's just what it is now? I don't know. So I'm going to take it and back it up a little bit and come back and see where it's at. I'll put a little mark on the head bolt so I know where it is at right now. So I can torque it back to the same spot, see what it is. I'm actually going to mark it on the side or I won't be able to see it down here. Mark it on the side down there. First thing I do is take it off, or loosen it a little bit. And I'm going to put it back, torque it, see what we get. So that was about 50 foot-pounds or better. It was on about 10 over here on my dial on the other side. So they had just like 50 foot-pounds. These are 42 to 43s where you go to. 45 your absolute max. Or you pull studs. So that one was over torqued. And like the gaskets have already settled, so you don't know what you got. Pull that thing off. Alright, so this one, can't really see it good. Gotta pick a spot where you can kind of see a little bit. Be hard to see. So usually if you're pulling studs, there's a reason for it. Well, that was loose. It had no torque on it at all. Outright checking for torque before I do anything. Okay, that was right there. That's like 5 foot-pounds. And it does not torque at all. It just goes in a circle. So this one's stripped. This one's stripped. This one's stripped more than the other one. Okay, let's see what this one here does. Okay, so we're at my mark. Ah! Ooh, you bastard. That gasket got me. Yeah, stupid ass gaskets. That right there just got me. She got me. See that? Don't put your finger on top of that, it pokes you. Makes you hurt. Squirting blood out of there. It's not bleeding, so that's a good sign. So put my hand right back in there again. Change our position this time. Still going in the same spot though. Okay, let's see what this one is. That was about 25 foot-pounds on that one at most. So let's see if it increases any. I think that one went to torque. Ah, damn the gasket again. Okay, that one's pulling torque right now. Let's see if it'll go past. Ah, damn thing is sharp over there. Okay. It's petered out at 60. So my guess is it's starting to already pull. That wasn't 60, that was, yeah, it's about 50. It's not torquing anymore, it quit moving. My guess is that one's stripped too. good sign when the stud comes out with the bolt, with the nut. Trying to figure out what the hell they got down here. This is transferring metal here, so this is binding up. Whatever they jammed it in there, the insert was not happy with the thread. So the first thread's all bunged up on this. Not a good sign. All right. So, how does this gasket look? Looks like it's got carbon going that way. So, looks like it blew over here. This is the bolt that's completely stripped out. This one over here was half stripped out. This had about 25 foot-pounds on it. This had like 5. So you can see it's blowing across here. You can see all the evidence of the blowing across. See over here, there's no carbon. So even though it had only 25 foot-pounds of torque, it was holding. It blew over here. So that's how you tell. This here, manifold can just come out of here and now just start beating on it. Looks like they got some kind of silver crap they're using for sealer on here. Probably not the best. Might have an exhaust leak there. Definitely had some plugged up exhaust port. So that gasket's made to be a flat style gasket, not a tapered. See how much it squeezed the gasket into the port. You get 1/8 of an inch at least all the way around. That makes a high flow port really small. And it was broken. Extra cost item there, huh? So definitely running rich as hell. Looks like the rings are probably working though. So there you go. No evidence of blown gasket on this side. Looks clean. So this is probably no damage on the head. It's just a plain blown gasket. You see how it's discolored on the cylinder. Alright, so that one looks okay. Hurts. See how I get this manifold out of here. Just kind of knock it out a little bit at a time evenly, and it doesn't hurt the manifold any. So whatever this is doing, that is tight. There it goes. Popped it free at least. There we go. There we go. Yep. Got some goo on this thing here. Got a bunch of sealer on here. Definitely got some exterior glue on there that's not supposed to be there. Alright, so now this bolt here is the one we can't get out down here. So now we got access, maybe we can get a different Allen in here maybe. That goes in, but it's really, really loose. So maybe it's metric now. These are metric Allens. It's loose, but it goes in. There we go. So my guess it's been changed to metric. Yep, there you go. American thread. See, that's finer pitch. It's metric now. So they didn't have the right bolts. They jammed the metric bolt in there. Custom. More issues. Get that off. So that went to the ground. Pick it up before you lose it. Alright, so more custom stuff. Okay, so there is our metric Allens. That's why we don't use those. Alright. On this side over here, see what we got going on here. Pull this stuff off. Where's my torque wrench at? Zip gun. Okay, so let's see what we got over on this one here. Okay, so we're going to go. That one torqued. Look good. That one moved good. Ooh, that was way high. That's good. That's good. Okay, these are all good. It's taking about an extra 10 foot-pounds of torque before they break free. So they're torqued and they're pretty good. So I would say this cylinder here is probably good. Leave it alone, I'm guessing. Looks good. This one over here, we've got issues with it. As long as you hit the fins flat, it doesn't do any damage. Now, if you have a downward or upward movement, you can break a fin. So I'm lifting up on this hand, beating on this hand, freeing it. There we go. There's the inside, looks okay. That looks good. Okay. Alright, so what did they actually do down here? Got water or something in my hand, I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so I'm not sure what they were doing for an insert in there, but whatever the hell it was, it's way down in there is where the thread was at. So the only insert they had was way at the bottom. See, it's way down deep in there. So I'm not sure what the hell they got in there. So it looks like maybe they had a helicoil in there maybe, and the helicoil is now gone because it ain't here. So I don't know what's happened. It looks like that might be a helicoil in there. It looks silverish color, stainless steel looking color. See, that's different than aluminum down in there. So it looks like they only had the helicoil at the very, very bottom. The problem is there's no helicoil left, so they put together only half a helicoil in there. Okay, that's this hole right here. Obviously there's nothing in that hole down there. So yep, so now there's nothing stuck in there. So nothing dropped into the motor that I saw. Of course, I wasn't exactly looking very good either, so that's a problem. So now what we're going to do here, we got missing parts maybe, or they just weren't there, I'm not sure. So I don't know if there's part of the helicoil that went down in the hole, or what. Alright, so that makes it really fun to put a motor together if you don't know. There's your push rod O-ring right there. I should lose that. Alright, so. Alright. So I'm going to have to go poking down there with a set of fingers and see if I can see anything down in there. It's not a good sign when you don't see parts that should be in there are not in there anymore. Now this one over here is all full of super snot. I know this one's stripped, completely stripped. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do about that. So this is the 3/8 helical, 3/8 thread size. That's fine thread. And find me a couple nuts. Okay, let me, I'll come back here in a minute.